Now have a look on illustration number 15. Past necessary journal entries. Number 1. Received rupees 20,000 from Subhash, which were written off as bad in the previous years. 20,000 received from Subhash, which were written off as bad in the previous year. Now this is bad debts recovered. In previous years it was debited because it was a bad debt. Now we have received 20,000 back, means debit what comes in cash account debit to the name of the income is bad debts recovered, 20,000. Next entry is salary due to clerk, means we have to give to clerk rupees 50,000. So entry will be salary account debit to outstanding salary account 50,000. Salary to outstanding salary. Next is out of rent paid this year. Now they are not saying that we have paid the rent. They are saying that whatever we have paid this year, rupees 10,000 is related to next year. Now in this case we will write 10,000 is related to next year. Entry will be prepaid rent to rent. Prepaid rent account debit to rent account. We have not paid today, so rent to cash will not be there. Out of rent which we have already paid, rupees 10,000 is related to next year, so it will be written as prepaid rent account debit to rent account. Next is provide 10% depreciation on furniture costing rupees 50,000. Now we will write depreciation on furniture account debit to furniture account. 50,000 is the value given for furniture and 10% is the depreciation amount. So 5,000 will be the depreciation. Depreciation on furniture to furniture. It have reduced the value of furniture, that's why we are crediting furniture. Provide 12% interest on capital of 10 lakh. In capital was 10 lakh. 12% is the interest on capital. The amount will be 1,20,000. So we will write interest on capital to capital 1,20,000. 12% of capital means 10 lakh capital was given. Charge interest on drawing 8,000. It is already given, no need to calculate. Drawings account debit to interest on drawings. So these were some special 6 or 7 special journal entries. You have to learn them all. Now have a look on illustration number 16. Illustration number 16. Generalize the following items in the books of Radha, Kamal and Sons, giving suitable narrations. By giving suitable narrations. First entry is bought goods from Nilesh for cash 50,000, also paid 1,000 for their carriage. You have purchased goods, so entry will be purchase account debit 50,000, carriage account debit 1,000, to cash. You have paid the amount to cash account 51,000. Getting my point? Purchase account debit, debit what comes in, goods आ गए आपके पास. Then carriage, debit all expenses and losses. That's why carriage is an expense. So debit what comes in, debit all expenses and losses. Two rules we have used. Purchase account debit, carriage account debit. To cash account we have paid, credit of what goes out. 51,000 we have paid. Second entry. Bought, next is paid to Sita 9650 in full settlement of her dues 10,000. You have paid to Sita. Now Sita is the receiver, debit the receiver, credit what goes out. You have paid 9650 instead of 10,000 in full settlement. In full settlement means she have have allowed us discount received. She have allowed rupees 350 as discount. Out of 10,000 we have paid only 9650. That means 350 is the discount received because it is the word written in full settlement. Full settlement means now we have not to pay anything to her. Third entry, purchase machine by giving a check of rupees 3 lakh. Whatever we have purchased, we have to write the name of that asset, except in case of goods. In case of goods only we will write purchase, otherwise whatever we are purchasing we will write the name of the asset. Now one difference is there in the purchase of goods and in the purchase of assets. 3 lakh rupees machine you have purchased for rupees 3 lakh, but you have paid 25,000 in cash for the wages of installation. Means we have to install that machine, and for installation we have paid 25,000. We will not write it separately. We will just club both the expenses. Means we will write machine to cash. Whatever we have spent on the installation, it will be added in the asset only. Whenever you are purchasing asset, any expense on the purchase of that asset will be added back in the value of asset only. But in case of goods, any other expense other than the goods will be written separately. This is the main difference between the two. If we are purchasing goods, we will write the carriage separately. But if we are purchasing any asset, machine, furniture or any other asset, we will just add the value of expenses in the main value. We will not show in the entry that we have paid wages for the installation. Fourth entry, bricks for rupees 15 lakh and timber for rupees 10 lakh purchased for the construction of a building. We have purchased two things for the construction of building, so we will write only building account debit. Bricks and timber, we will add the value of both, 25 lakh. And payment we have made with the help of a check, so we will write to bank account. Timber and bricks, they all are the part of building, so we will write building to bank, 25 lakh. Last entry, paid 2500 rupees for the repair of office furniture. So this is a simple repair. Repairs account debit to cash account. Repairs account debit to cash account, 2500. This is a normal wear and tear, normal routine expense, so it will be written as repair account debit to cash account.